I'm going to cover bottom a little bit. I think for high school too, like that top series is really good. Also bottom, as these guys will tell you, if you wrestle in college, usually it's the toughest position to get accustomed to once you come to college. Basically because you're not challenged during the high school year. The kids that come here who are really good, nobody ever tries to ride them. They get out, so they never get challenged on bottom. One specific area that I've spent a lot of time on is clearing legs and how to deal with legs, leg and counter offense. And it's a tough position. Most kids are scared of the position to start with. So what you have to do is you have to wrestle them in that position a lot. And we'll show you some drills, and my drills that I put the guys through later will involve a little bit more of a, like he was doing the top drill where they're almost at 70%. Same thing on bottom. You want the guy working on you a little bit. It's important to have a quick stand-up where you get out right away and turn in, but you also have to be able to wrestle for 20 to 30 seconds to get an escape. And that's what usually happens in college. I tell these guys to figure it out in 20 seconds. That's fine. That's perfect. 20 seconds is a short amount of time if the guy's good on top. So I'm going to do some leg in defense. Let me see who's private. Okay. So I do a few little different things. It's kind of my own stuff, and it's pretty effective. And the guys seem to be able to get it pretty quickly. So the first things first, when he's throwing this leg in, I want to attack him right away. So I feel like I'm going to control him as he's throwing the leg in. The longer I sit here, the more stuff he figures out to do to me, gets me out of position, and starts to turn me. So you have to have some confidence here when this leg comes in to attack him. What I try to attack here too is his ankle. So with my knee, I'm actually going to try to pull his ankle across my body and get to my hip. So this is I call it pulling the guy under you. Some guys say putting him under you. So it's here. I'm going to go here quickly and pull him down here. Okay, now this is key. So I really sit up forward once I sit him down. This is my measuring stick too, for you guys who haven't done too much of this yet, for the freshmen especially. I want to keep off this elbow. So if I get stuck on this elbow, okay, and he goes power half, I'm stuck on this side. I can't get out of this power half situation. So my measurement is here. If he starts the power half now, I can switch sides. So now he has to get off the power half. So I try to stay in the middle, and I try to stay arm's length away from the match. Now this is kind of the different thing that I do. The second I put him under, I look for this foot. So I don't worry about this one, I go after this one. And I actually kind of picked this up from watching guys with power halves, like most of the guys, when they're on their knees actually, they'll stop this other boot from getting in, and the guy would get thrown off. So here's how it works. I immediately go over, I immediately look for this foot. I grab right along his pinky toe on the outside without my thumb. Now what I'm going to do, he doesn't have a lot of power here, I pull it right to my back pocket, so I pull it right to my cheek. And I'm actually going to stick it on my leg here. So I pull this in. What I'm effectively doing is taking away this drive foot. So now I've loosened his hips up by pulling this foot up. Now, all I do from here, and he can hang on a little bit too, is I'm going to post here, foot's going to drive, arm's going to drive, I'm going to put my knee where my ass cheek is, or I'm going to put it up by his crotch. So I'm going to go here, I'm going to get height, and go here. Okay, so now you can see he's kind of off me right now. So now I'm going to sit back, and this really gets him off me. So he's in big trouble right now. So from here, I kind of wind up, so I'll lean this way a little bit. I'm going to throw this foot off. I'm going to shoot this arm to the mat and pull this one through. Here, and cover. Okay, again. Leg in, attack, ankle, boom, here. And I immediately look for this. That's that. Got this locked up. Doesn't really matter what he's doing over here. Doesn't matter. I'm going to pop up. Post, post, a lot of weight on my hand, my outside foot. My knee goes towards his crotch. Right here, here. So guys that have trouble with the swim, what I have them do, is I'll just have them keep trying to scoot their knee around his butt. So here. So now they don't have to worry about the swim, and they just try to catch him here. Okay? Any questions there? Questions? Let's go try that, guys. 1, 2, 3.